Hi, Dan Prescher here for International Living. My wife, Suzan Haskins, and I left Omaha, Nebraska and moved abroad back in 2001. We've been overseas for 10 years now in some of Latin America's most beautiful and affordable spots. And we've learned a lot from our experiences. But I have to tell you, I would have preferred to learn some of those lessons before we sold the house, put all our worldly goods in storage, hopped on the plane with our dog, and headed into the unknown. It's the old, if I knew then what I know now story, the things we would have done differently, the wrong turns and dead ends we could have avoided. Hindsight is always 20/20, of course, but I also have to tell you honestly that after a decade living and working outside the U.S., my only real regret is that we didn't do it sooner. Susan and I now live in a place where the weather is literally perfect. 70 degrees during the day, 50 degrees at night, all year round. Our utility bills, water, gas, electricity, everything amount to less than $40 US per month. Our fruits and vegetables and meat come straight off the farm, and we can fill 2 shopping bags for $20. Our healthcare is what healthcare used to be back in the US before the days of HMOs and skyrocketing insurance costs, and we pay half what we pay in the U.S. for the same quality service. Recently, we got rid of our car. The public transportation where we live is cheap and plentiful, and we just don't need to pay for all that gas, insurance, and maintenance anymore. And best of all, the air is pure, the water is clean, and we get all the exercise we need and then some just walking around town each day. Sure, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made all this happen sooner, and it would have been simpler to accomplish. Which is why I'm pleased to introduce you to internationalliving.com, a resource designed specifically to make your own transition to a happier, healthier, more affordable life abroad that much easier and quicker. If you're new to International Living and our online resources, I'm going to give you a rundown of some of the things available to you here. You're going to find everything you need to begin thinking about your own journey. Articles on destinations we recommend, videos from some of those same places, links to interviews with others who've already made the move before you, and a host of other resources that cover just about every aspect of taking those first important steps toward a new, improved life overseas. The first thing you should do to get started is sign up for International Living's free daily postcards. In these postcards, you'll learn about retirement, property, travel, and lifestyle opportunities from around the world. Each day, you'll read about the destinations you've always wanted to know more about, and some you may not even have heard of yet. Then, sign up for our free Fund Your Life Overseas e-letter to find out more about how you can make money overseas. Whether you're interested in starting a business in a new country, or you just want to help fund your travels, this free e-letter will give you the advice and direction you need to get more bang for your buck, and to get more bucks to begin with, so you can get started that much sooner. Also, check out International Living's videos from our editors and contributors around the world to really get a feel for a country that may be on your wish list as the perfect retirement or relocation destination. And then, tune in every Wednesday to International Living Radio, IL's most recent feature, to bring you information on the best places to live, retire, travel, and invest overseas. This is where you'll really get the first-hand info straight from the horse's mouth. People who are living the good life abroad right now tell you in their own words how they did it, what worked for them, and just as importantly, what to avoid in your own adventure abroad. If you're looking for information on a particular country you're interested in, check out our drop-down menu on the left side of each page on our website. You'll find information on almost every country in the world, From Costa Rica to China, Italy to Australia, 76 countries are covered there. If you're not sure which country is right for you, take our quiz to find out which country best suits your needs. And for inspiration, see our expat profile section to learn more about readers who have successfully made their own moves overseas. And be sure to take a look at the online sample issue of our monthly full-color magazine, International Living. This is one of your best resources if you're really serious about moving overseas. In each issue, we detail in-depth information on moving or retiring abroad, making money, saving money, and learning all the ins and outs of buying property abroad. Then check out our bookstore and stay in the loop with all our latest products. From moving overseas and real estate to travel and asset protection, you'll find a book, a kit, or a publication on every topic you need to know, written by the experts. And finally, the International Living Events section will really start you dreaming. Our world-class conferences and seminars are held in some of the most beautiful and historic cities on earth. And that's where you'll get to meet the International Living writers and staff members you've seen in videos and read in the daily postcards and in International Living magazine. I MC many of these conferences, and I can tell you from first-hand experience that they've helped countless people find the right locations, protect themselves from the falling dollar, network with other expats and experts who have helped them ease their move abroad, slash their cost of living, and avoid the most common mistakes made while moving or investing overseas. You'll find all this and more on International Living's website. You'll also see a lot of me and other International Living writers and editors on the International Living Facebook page, where you can keep up to date with all our latest news, events, and content. Now, with all that information, you're going to have a lot of exciting stuff to read, watch, and consider. But I want to leave you with this thought. If at any point you start to feel that it's all too much, it's overwhelming, you'll never be able to make that move yourself to improve your own life, health, and finances, I want you to come right back here and watch this video again. Because, as I said at the beginning, my wife Susan and I actually did it and have been living great lives overseas for the past 10 years now. I'm no rocket scientist, but with the help of the resources here at International Living, Susan and I really did cut our cost of living in half, cut our medical costs by even more without giving up a bit on quality, and said goodbye to sky-high property taxes, utilities, and insurance bills. Susan and I are living proof that this International Living thing can and does work. So get on in here, browse around, and take advantage of more than 30 years of International Living research, writing, and experience as you plot your own course to a happier, healthier, more affordable life abroad. Look below for all the links and resources I just mentioned, and welcome to internationalliving.com.